truly, to invest in Africa, we have to invest in our health. And we have to invest in, as we say in Ghana, sasipa, which means the good earth. We have to protect our earth. Again, we're going to bring on our brother from the Ghana Government Export Promotion Center to talk to us about exporting our product. Okay, we're going to export Dr. Sari's book. Okay, we're going to export the rice. We're going to export all the great things that we make. We're going to export the moringa. We're going to export Dr. Charita's product. We're going to export. We're going to export. We're going to export. After he finishes, we're going to bring on our schools. We're happy that we have the youth and our teachers, so we're going to bring on our teachers and our schools. It's important that our youth be here, and I'm glad that they're here. Again, we are happy that we have Brother Michael Mensah from the Ghana Export Promotion Center. He's going to talk to us about what he do at Ghana Export Promotion and what we can do to benefit from the information that he's going to bring. So let's welcome Brother Michael Mensah. Hallelujah.
Greetings to all of you and welcome to Ghana. I'm happy to see all of you here. I'm being charged, and if I don't take time, I may go on a course which will find me deviating from what I'm supposed to speak on tonight. My brother just charged me. He said something very sad, that we keep on exporting raw materials to feed other industries out there. And it's so sad. In Ghana, if you look at our cocoa, we export a lot of our cocoa beans raw to enrich other factories out there to produce a lot of chocolates. And our cocoa is number one. We have our quality is premium. We have our number one premium cocoa in the world. I don't know if you know about that. Our cocoa is number one. And we keep on exporting to feed other industries to make chocolates, and we keep on enjoying those chocolates. Meanwhile, we can produce those chocolates here for us to make a lot of money, employ people and all that. Anyway, that's just by the way. I'm from Ghana Export Promotion Authority. We are the institution mandated to promote non-traditional exports. What do I mean by non-traditional exports? Our exports have been divided into two. The main ones are traditional. You have items like cocoa beans, which you and I cannot export. That one is reserved for the government to do. Raw timber logs, like timber logs. Then we have also items like electricity is also exported. Then we have our gold and crude oil. They are all traditional export commodities. Apart from that, the rest are non-traditional export products. We have about 450 different non-traditional products, which are categorized into agricultural, processed, semi-processed, handicraft, and we also have export of services. Before I go to some of the non-traditional products that we promote, I'll talk about the activities, some of the core activities of Ghana Export Promotion Authority. We have our product development initiatives. We provide market information to the exporter community. We have market penetration assistance to Ghanaian exporters, capacity building of Ghanaian exporters. What do I mean by that? We organize training for people who want to export. We have a course called Export Marketing Fundamentals, where we teach. It's normally like a 4-day program where people who intend exporting are taught how to do the export business. Yeah. Apart from that, we have development of national export awareness. Okay. Now we have the various export, non-traditional export categories. We have agricultural, handicraft, manufacturers, export services, with our green products, we have products like pineapples, mangoes, medicinal seeds, plants, tropical flowers, and vegetables such as okra, tinder, and marrow. Sorry, I was expecting to have some slides so I could give you a PowerPoint, but unfortunately, we couldn't have it, so maybe next time. So the manufacturers, we have processed foods such as canned tuna, cocoa and shea butter products, manufactured products such as pharmaceuticals, electrical cables, aluminium products, then we have handicrafts, like woodcraft, ornaments such as beads, jewelry, and services. Now let's talk about the destinations of non-traditional exports. Most of our non-traditional export products go to European Union, takes about 32.33%. Other countries take 19.94%. Other developed countries, 8.33%. ECOWAS, 37.25%. And other African countries takes 2.14%. We used to have European Union taking a chunk of our exports, but due to some reasons, ECOWAS this time in 2016 took 37%, which is more than what the European Union takes. This is as a result of the fall in just an export of cocoa. When I say cocoa, I mean processed cocoa. With cocoa, you can export the raw beans. That is done by the government. That is traditional. But when it comes to non-traditional, it's anything apart from the raw ones, like the processed ones, comes to non-traditional. Exports of non-traditional products for 2016 amounted to 2.463 billion. Okay, let me talk about our exports to the United States. Major products that go to the United States are cocoa powder, garments, so clothing, cocoa paste, veneers, jams, cashew nuts, shea, like shea oil, natural rubber sheets, palm oil, that's crude, basketwear, cocoa butter, pepper, that is ground and crushed, gari, honey, etc. Those are the main ones. So let's look at the trend of our exports to the United States. In 2012, we exported about 90 million to the United States. That is our non-traditional exports. And 2013, we had 93 million. 2014, 76. So you can see the trend. Then 2015, 75. But it shoot up in 2016, about 113 million. Okay, I guess most of you would like to know the process for exporting our non-traditional products from Ghana. You first have to register a company. Then 2, you register with the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. I need to say this, effective 1st June, that's just last week, we started our online registration. It used to be manual registration. There's something called single window. We are trying to have all institutions related in this sort of thing, like registration and in the export business, exporting your products and at the ports and all that, they are trying to do or like have a single window where all you didn't have to go to various offices to present your documents. We're trying to have a single window where your document can be accessed at one point. So that is what we started doing now, but it just started, so with time, we are going to get very far with it. Okay. So apart from that, you need certain documentation from the Registrar General's Department. You have like your certificate of, if you have like companies, certificate of incorporation, certificate to commence business, which has TIN on it, that's your TIN number, company registration code, first and last pages. For enterprise and sole proprietorship, certificate of registration which has TIN on it, and Form A. Then you pick a form from Ghana Promotion Authority. That is the manual way of doing it, but we've now migrated to the new single window, but it just started, so I'm just giving you all that so that you know what exists. Okay, then you acquire the requisite certification from an authorized institution for your products. Depending on the products you are exporting, you go to the relevant institution to have your permits. If you have manufactured products, you go to Ghana Standards Authority. If you have timber and wood products, you go to Forestry Commission or TIDD. Forestry Commission and TIDD. Then you have Energy Commission for charcoal export. If you want to do share and cashew nuts, you go to Cocoa Board Quality Assurance Certificate for your certificates. If you want to export any antiques, you go to Museums and Monuments Board. Fresh agricultural produce, you go to PPRSD and Food and Drugs Authority. Then processed food, you also go to Food and Drugs Authority. Fresh and processed fish, processed fish, go to Ghana Standards Authority. Quality Assurance Certificate, Ministry of Fisheries permit. With pharmaceuticals, you go to Ministry of Health, Food and Drugs Authority, Pharmacy Board. With pets, you go to Veterinary Services of MOFA, Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Then chemicals, you go to Environmental Protection Agency, rock and rock samples, you go to Geological Survey Department, human remains, you go to birth and death registry. Then step 4, you obtain certificate of origin from the Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry to cover your consignment. But like I said earlier, we are trying to have all that under the single window so that you wouldn't have to be going through all that. I'm glad that most of you want to go into agriculture. Like I was telling my brother, we are so blessed. Our land is so fertile. You can grow anything in front of your house without caring whether it will grow or not. Just put a seed to grow. So farming is really lucrative, but you need to get it right. You need to get it right. We have a lot of stuff that are needed out there, but the problem is certification. We need to, you know, in the market out there, the standards are really high, and meeting and going to meet the required standards are usually the problems. Recently, I had a meeting with the Jam Exporters Association, right? And we are looking at how to increase jam exports to places like the United States. We've realized that in such countries, jams exported there are being consumed by the larger African communities there. In our African shops, for us to really sell in the big marts, big supermarkets, we really need to get our certification right before we can penetrate those markets, those big supermarkets. Then we can export the quantities we need to export to get those figures we need to turn our exports around. So I'm so glad that most of you want to get into farming, but my little advice is to get it right. If wrong application of chemicals are some of the challenges there, so that you export your yam or agri-produce, it gets there and the levels of chemicals are so high that it cannot be consumed. So if you start right from the onset to get it right, I don't think you have any problems out there. The little problem we have in this nation is that we have separate standards. Our local standards are different from the international standards. So we are working with two different standards. You are working to meet the international standards, then with the local ones, we say, oh, we can consume anything. But if we have one standard, which is being like all efforts are geared towards meeting it, we wouldn't have any problem with our exports because we are meeting the standards from the onset. So that is my little advice to you, those who want to go into farming. If you really want to export your products, just know the requirements. What does the export market require? Try and meet those requirements and you'll never go wrong. I think it's getting late, so I'll end it here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.